weather update. It looks like it might be clearing. Well, at least it stopped raining and the sun was out, and now it's clouding over a bit. So let's see how it goes. There's blue sky, so I'm hoping that we might get some light on Castle Mountain here. But it's looking promising. It's 5 o'clock, sunset's at 5:30, so well, we'll have to see. Hopefully. You can see there's a little bit of fresh snow up there, but down here a lot of the snow's melted. Alright, so I'm going to set up and see what I can do. It was an almost. Skies are clearing. And there were some beautiful clouds moving around the top of Castle Mountain, but it just didn't, the light just didn't quite break. The little tiny bit of light hit the very top for a minute second. I mean, the peak looks beautiful with all the fresh snow on it. Man. Okay, well, try again in the morning. Problem with this area here is that right now the trees and the river don't look terribly exciting. The mountain looks great, but if we get some, hopefully we'll have some clouds stick around in the morning, and some morning light mixed in with the clouds. I can only hope. Alright, I guess I'll go and make some dinner. That was a stupid thing to do. My windshield wipers, I should have pulled them out last night and I forgot, and of course they're frozen to the windshield. Oops. Right, I'm at Castle Mountain again. Just gone under the bridge, and I'm not going to photograph the Castle Mountain this morning. I mean, it looks gorgeous, but I don't think it's going to get any light for quite a while. There's quite a few clouds to the east. What I do like is on the other side of the bridge here, there's all these frosted trees. Now, I photographed these the other day with the group that I was with, and it would have been nice to have brought my long lens so I could zoom in on the frosted parts with the light behind them. Oh, hang on here. Anyway, I'm going to set up here and see if I can get these, because as soon as that light hits the back of these trees, they're just going to glow. That's the plan anyway. A bit better than yesterday. Oh dear. Okay, right, let's find a place to set up. So I have this 80-400. This is an older lens that I don't use that often. I don't photograph a lot of wildlife, but I just have it just in case, I don't know, a moose jumps in front of me or something. It's funny, I'm a real sucker for these types of shots. There isn't really a center of interest. It's just a pattern of trees, or it could just be a unified pattern of some natural object. I know that it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I just love that type of stuff where you just have intricate details of, especially trees, and with frost on them, they're just so detailed. Alrighty, I just looked at the weather report and it looks like it's going to be nice all day today and possibly in the morning. And it's supposed to be variable, so clouds with sun, maybe a bit of snow. So it sounds like great conditions for photography. I think rather than staying here though, I'm going to head up to Abraham Lake, which is near Saskatchewan Crossing. It's about an hour drive from here. And possibly I might see some stuff on the way. Hello once again. Okay, I made it. I made it to Abraham Lake. You can just see the lake behind me there. It's frozen. It's unbelievably warm, and also usually it's really windy here, but it's not windy at all. So looks like there might be good conditions. I wish there was a bit more snow. That when I drove through the past Pedo Lake and Bow Lake, there was quite a bit of snow up there, but it was melting pretty fast. I was kind of thinking of staying up there, but then I thought, I've already made up my mind to come here, so here I am. As you can see, the sky's broken, blue sky with clouds, so there is a chance that we might get some good light this evening. Hopefully we'll get the same kind of light that I had the other night with a group of photographers that I was hanging out with. Okay, I'm all ready to go. Now, to walk on ice, not a bad idea to use crampons. These things here, they work okay, but they're not great. They're more just for slippery sidewalks and stuff. There's micro spikes that work pretty good. Or I have a set of crampons here which are excellent. So that's what I'm going to wear. Right. Looks like the evening's going to be pretty good. Better get down there and go check it out. Too funny. So, because it's been so warm, it's the ice is actually melted slightly on top, and of course any sign of bubbles or anything like that has been obliterated. Oops, crampon just fell off. I mean, basically what we have is the composition has changed so much that it's kind of I don't know, I'll show it to you. It's somewhat of a foggy texture to it. That's okay. There's lots of cracks and such, so I'll have to find something other than bubbles to photograph. But it's too bad because the evening's going to be a really nice one. There's always something, and that was only what, I guess that was four evenings ago that I was here, and it was just amazing, the bubbles. So that'll challenge me to find something else. I think I found a really nice composition here. Actually, there's some great looking cracks here, leading all the way to this prominent peak at the back here. I'm not sure the name of the peak, but Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit because otherwise at 14 millimeters the peak looks tiny. So it's going to be around 18 millimeters right here. So put that there for a sec. Just get my tripod and set up. The light is fading off of the peaks there. Okay, f16 at the 6th of a second, ISO 100, and around 20 millimeters here. Yeah. See, the light in the foreground is so flat that the cracks are not that defined. Might have to do a bit of Photoshop magic. The light tonight, it was nice, but it wasn't spectacular by any means, but it's a nice place to be. There's a poor young woman here. She's flown all the way from Texas to photograph the bubbles, and there aren't any bubbles. Oh dear. But you know, that's, what are you going to do? The bubbles are there, but they're kind of hidden underneath this murky ice. Right, so I'm going to spend the night here, and then I'm going to take a look out in the morning, and if it looks like it might be really good here, then I'll stay here and take some photographs. If it doesn't look like it's going to be terribly great, then I might just drive up the road. There's some nice scenes up the road. Even Saskatchewan crossing, there's a nice lookout down that way. So there's lots of options around here. So that's the plan anyway. But the immediate plan is, you guessed it, time for a cup of tea. All right, till tomorrow.